I'm Jeremy and I have the top dream line done. I heard about y'all through Facebook. I went to two other places before I come here, and just the way the people confronted me was kind of just not the way I wanted to be. But when I come here, everything was, just I felt like comfortable here. It was like I was an outcast there. Like I wasn't I kind of felt, I was already insecure about my teeth beforehand. So when I went there, they made me feel like I was not, like I was an outcast to them. Like I just never took care of my teeth was the problem. I had a part of it, but I'd rather feel like I'm welcomed at the place. Well, at here I did. Went to several general dentists, and I've probably spent $10,000 to $20,000 in dentist work and fillings and root canals. And within a year, I've had this front gap right here. I originally started, I was working under a truck and broke a ratchet, busted it. I've had it filled twice, and both times, a year or two later down the road, it broke out. So I was tired of, constantly spending money. I was getting in debt with trying to keep up with having a nice smile. And finally, I was kind of like, I need a second opinion, and I seen about implants, but I never knew. I kind of was nervous being so young about going that route, and I definitely wasn't going to go with dentures. So I don't want something, being as young as I am, I don't want something that can come out and go back in. I want something that looks as natural as possible, and these are about as natural as it gets. Well, the day of surgery, I went in, I was pretty, the whole night prior, I went to sleep pretty late. I was nervous the whole time. Getting here, I was nervous, but once I got here, everybody, made it seem like, it wasn't nothing bad. And once getting into surgery and everything, once I took the medicine to go to sleep, that was about it. I never felt nothing. And then, after surgery, nothing was really too bad. There was a little bit of pressure from, I got the teeth the same day. So there was a little bit of pressure pulling there, but it only lasted, about 3 or 4 days, and then I say it was gone. And after that, it wasn't much to it, getting used to them. It was kind of about normal, besides a little bit of pressure I had. But after the pressure, which was about, I'd say a full week after that, everything was back to normal. I couldn't tell that I had surgery a week prior to that. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is, having all my natural teeth pulled out there and then having bolts and stuff put up in there. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse, and I thought it was going to take a little bit longer than it did. I thought I didn't know how I was going to go with not having no teeth in there after surgery, but I left the same day with the temporaries in there. Everybody loved them, my boss, anybody at work, anybody that knew me prior to them, and then people that don't know me, they can't tell that they're not real. Even with the temporaries, I can't tell you how many family photo shoots we've took since I've got these things done. Before I had any cavities or anything like that, when I smile, I was never really happy with my smile. So with these, it's everything you can ask for. Walk around smiling now.